Everybody says they want it, but saying it don't mean nothing if your actions ain't backing it up. You see, there's a difference between kinda wanting it and can't. Sleep gotta have it burning in your bones wanting it. It's like this: you ever been underwater too long, just a second too long, and when you come up for air, your body gasps like it's never breathed before. That's how bad you need to want it, not casual. Not when it's convenient. I'm talking survival level desire, because life doesn't hand you greatness on a silver platter. It doesn't come with a coupon code or weekend hours. Life's gonna make you earn it. Every inch, every ounce, and most people, they quit when it gets hard. They fold when it ain't shiny anymore. When the crowd's gone and the lights are off, they walk away, because they never really wanted it. They just wanted the feeling of wanting it. But you, if you're still here, still listening, still showing up even when it's raining, when it's cold, when it hurts, then you've got something most people don't. You got the fire. Desire is what gets you up at 5 a.m. Desire is what keeps you at the gym after everyone else is gone. Desire is what makes you write that chapter, take that shot, study that page, walk into that room, again and again and again. It's not about being the best right now, it's about being the hungriest, because hunger, that's the difference between watching the dream and living it, between making excuses and making progress. So when you feel tired, when you feel doubt creeping in, ask yourself, do I want this enough to hurt for it? Because the truth is, the dream costs something, it always does, but if the fire in you is real, if you want it like your next breath, then there's nothing that can stop you, not the odds, not the critics, not even the fear, because that desire, that unstoppable fire inside you, that's the beginning of everything. You see, passion is loud, passion is sexy, it shows up with fireworks and fanfare, but discipline is quiet. Discipline doesn't need a spotlight, it just needs you to show up every single day. People love the beginning New Year's resolutions, that first gym session, that moment you declare to the world, I'm gonna do this. They love the idea of becoming great, but greatness doesn't live in the idea. It lives in the execution. It's easy to post about the grind. It's easy to talk that talk when the music's on and the energy's high. But when the hype fades, when nobody's clapping, when it's just you, your doubts, and that cold, empty room, that's where discipline steps in. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it, even when you're tired, even when nobody's watching, especially when nobody's watching. Passion will make you feel inspired on Monday. But what about Thursday morning when it's pouring rain? When your body aches and your motivation's buried under stress, fatigue, and fear? That's when discipline kicks the door open and says, we're going anyway. I've seen it over and over. People with talent, with potential, with all the fire in the world, but they wait on feeling ready. Let me tell you something, feeling ready is a trap. You don't wait for discipline. You build it one day, one decision, one commitment at a time. Discipline is brushing your teeth in the dark. It's lacing your shoes when your legs are shaking. It's studying when your friends are out. It's practicing when there's no game in sight. It's knowing your future self is depending on the work you do today. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers, because hype fades, motivation fades. But discipline lasts. It's not loud, it's not flashy, but it's real, and real gets results. So when the music stops, when the crowd moves on, when you're left with just your reflection in the mirror, let discipline be the reason you can still stand tall and say, I didn't give up, I showed up. Pain is a teacher most people try to run from. But the truth is, pain don't show up to break you. Pain shows up to build you. Every time you fall short, every time you fail, every time life knocks the wind out of you, you're being shaped, not punished. Prepared. See, we all want the prize, but nobody wants the process. We want the glory, but not the grind. We pray for strength and then get mad when life gives us the weight to lift. But listen to me, you don't grow without resistance. You don't sharpen steel without fire, and you sure as hell don't become your best self without going through some things. You think champions are made by chance. No, they're made in the dark, they're made in the pain. They're made in the moments that nobody sees, when they're broken, tired, full of doubt, and still choose to keep going. You gotta understand, pain is part of the price. It's not a punishment. It's part of the contract you signed the day you said, I want more. I want better. Every scar has a story. Every wound has a lesson, and every ache in your soul is proof that you tried. You think it was easy for anyone who made it. You think there weren't nights they cried, days they thought about quitting. They just didn't stop. They used the pain. They took the rejection, the betrayal, the silence, and they turned it into fuel. Pain doesn't mean you're off track. Sometimes it means you're right on it. Because anything worth having is gonna test you, push you, break you open just to see what's really inside. And what's inside you, that's the good stuff. That's the grit. That's the faith. That's the strength you didn't even know you had until life forced you to find it. So don't curse the pain. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Learn from it. Let it teach you. Because when you walk through it, when you come out the other side with fire in your eyes and purpose in your stride, you'll realize the pain didn't hold you back. It revealed you can have all the talent in the world, all the skill, all the resources. But if you ain't got faith and you ain't got grind, you'll stay stuck in the same place. Faith by itself, that's the dream. That's the vision. That's the belief in something bigger than where you are. It's powerful. But if all you do is believe and never move, you're just standing still with your eyes closed, hoping the world will change around you. On the flip side, if you grind without faith, you're just running in circles, busy, tired, worn out, but empty, because there's no why behind the work, no meaning in the motion. You're building a ladder with no wall to lean it against. But when you bring them together, when you got that unshakable belief in your spirit and the hustle in your hands, that's when you become something different. That's when you stop chasing things and start pulling them toward you. Faith tells you it's possible. Grind says, let's get to work. Faith sees the mountain. Grind starts climbing it. There were times in my life where all I had was those two things. No guarantees, no shortcuts, no applause, just belief and sweat. And every step, every sacrifice, every moment I wanted to quit, faith whispered, you're not done. And grind answered, then let's keep going. See, when you have both, you become dangerous. You walk into the room and people can feel it. You don't even have to speak. Your energy says, I know where I'm going. I've already seen it and I'm working like it's mine. That kind of energy is rare. Most folks are waiting for a sign, waiting for permission, waiting for everything to be perfect. But when you've got faith in your bones and grind in your blood, you don't wait. You build, you trust the vision, and you work the plan. You pray like it depends on God. You grind like it depends on you. And day by day, piece by piece, you start to see it. That dream, that life, that version of you you've been chasing, it starts chasing you back. Not because you wished for it, but because you worked for it, because you believed in it before anyone else could see it. And you kept going when others stopped. Faith without grind is fantasy. Grind without faith is burnout. But when you put them together, that's power, real power. Time is the one thing you can't get back. Not a second, not a minute. Once it's gone, it's gone. And the crazy part is, we treat it like we got all the time in the world. But let me ask you something. What if you didn't? What if tomorrow wasn't promised? What if today was the only shot you had to get a little closer to the life you say you want? Would you still hit snooze? Would you still wait until Monday, next month, someday? Because someday ain't on the calendar. There's no magic date when everything lines up and the path clears. You make the path with your choices, with your focus, with your fire, every day. People look at someone successful and think it happened overnight. Nah, it happened in the mornings nobody saw, in the nights when they chose work over comfort, in the hours they pushed when quitting would have been easier. They made the day count, even when it was hard. You want to change your life? Start by changing how you show up in one single day. Because it's not about being perfect. It's about being intentional. Are you waking up with purpose or just waking up? Are you moving with direction or drifting through your days, because time don't care about your excuses. Time don't slow down because you had a rough week. It keeps going, with or without you, so make it count. Every rep, every call, every page you write, every step you take, every decision to show up when your body says no and your mind says quit. That's how you build something that lasts. You think your dream is built in the future? No, it's built in the now, right here, in what you do today. Not next year, not when you feel ready. Now. You don't have to leap every day, but you better move. Even a small step forward is still forward. Even showing up when your tank is low, that's progress. So before you waste another hour scrolling, complaining, doubting, ask yourself, did I make today count? Because if you stack enough meaningful days, if you stay locked in, stay consistent, stay hungry, one day you're gonna wake up in the life you once prayed for. Not by luck, not by chance, but because you earned it. One day at a time. So now you've heard it, you've felt it, and maybe, just maybe, something inside you woke up. That fire, that voice that says, I want this. I was made for more. Don't ignore it, because this ain't just a speech. This is a reminder, a mirror, a challenge. Every single day you've got two choices: play small or rise up, wait around or go get it. Desire without action is just a wish. Discipline without direction is just busy work. Pain without purpose is just suffering. Faith without grind is just a dream you'll never reach. And time without intention is a life wasted. But when you put it all together, when you want it so bad it's in your bones, when you show up with discipline, fight through the pain, believe without a doubt, and squeeze everything out of every day, you become unstoppable. Not because you're perfect. Not because you never fall, but because you refuse to stay down. So here's the truth. You don't need permission. You don't need luck. You don't even need to feel ready. You just need to decide. Right now I want it. I'm willing to work for it, and I won't stop till it's mine. Say it with me. Every day I rise. Every day I fight. Every day I make it count. Because if you really want it, then prove it every damn day.